Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Tower of God Episode 3. So, last time on Tower of God, we had kind of the power system in a way that I don't fully understand yet come into play. It was this, shoot, forgive me. It was like Shin something? Shoot, I remembered it last time and now I've completely forgot. Darn it. I believe it was like Shin something or something along those lines. I'm sure they'll remind us. But it was just like this blue water that apparently you like breathe and it inhabits like, the entire atmosphere within the tower. And as you get to higher floors, it gets thicker and more dense. We met a new character, Lero Rowe, who is a ranker, I believe it was called, which is someone who's made it to the top before. He kind of sat there and talked to Bam a bit because Bam wasn't affected, and he chalked it up to luck, or is Bam, just that special? Is he that capable or something? I don't know, but um, we are moving on to the next floor, I think it was, or at least the next test. Did we see what it was? I feel like we might have. But, some characters got through easy, some people struggled to get through the wall and all that, but either way, we're moving on. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next, so let's just jump into it and see what goes down. Alrighty, guys, so like usual, get your footage ready to sync with mine. I do full-length stuff, or I do timer-based, so the timer is going to be in that corner, and you guys can get ready to sync in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Crunchyroll. Should be a little clip in that corner for you guys to help sync to. Right into the opening, alright. Do. Oh, I forgot how much I love the music in this show. Oh my god. I still can't hum it, but I love it. I like that visual of him like walking through like a sandstorm kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that was in there before, but I guess I just didn't pay attention too much. The song. I think I like the ending more, but this is a really good song too. Is it is it bad that I can't wait till the end to hear the ending song? I need to find that song and like throw it on my playlist. Hell, this one too. Uh we also had Rack who uh talked and stuff like that, who was awesome. Forgot to mention him. Oh. Ooh. Some info about Khun or whatever his name was. Whoa, what? Whoa. Huh. Trying to read both the subtitles. What? Huh. Hmm. Interesting. Cool. He's never seen this guy before. So this is actually the sky. It's not just like friggin' Rack. I love him so much. Oh man. God, what the hell's up with Bam's backstory? God damn it. That's obviously just a legend. Oh. Okay. Shinsu. That's okay. That's the word I was trying to come up with earlier. I doubt the real sky actually exists. Interesting. Okay. See, I had assumed that it was a fake sky or something because of that conversation they had. Hmm. God damn it, Rack. What the hell? Oh, a death cry. Oh, jeez. Is that their next challenge? Who's that? Was that the goddess in the sword or whatever it was, or is that someone else? Oh, that girl looks so friendly. Oh, what? Uh, Sabotage, I feel like. What the hell is this guy? Is he a beanbag? This seems suspicious. Hmm. Fluorescent plastic bag. Uh. Hmm. Damn. So he knows about his backstory. Oh shit. A fight? I'm in. Friggin' Rack. I wonder what happens if you kill someone on this floor. Because they're not shy against death in this tower, but it seems like only death when it's part of a battle. I think he'd be kicked out if he killed now. What the heck is that thing? It's so weird. Hmm. Oh. Okay, so no, this isn't the person in the sword. Alright. Open the correct door, that's it. Hmm. What? Did they just show him all the people that died or something? Hmm. Alright. Friggin' rack. I hate thinking. And needles. Alright, Khun. Are you gonna be the one to figure it out, or is it gonna be the luck within Bam that figures it out? What is he doing? Oh my god. Uh, hmm. Uh, huh. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh. He has some trauma shit going on. Interesting. I think I kind of understand. Oh, did Rack just pick one? Oh, they're at 5 minutes. What? Is that the right one? Instinct. That animation. Uh, huh. Open a door within 5 minutes. Alright. So overthinking it is kind of the test. You can't overthink. Rack the genius. Damn. Now suddenly everybody knows his backstory now that we got a hint of it. Mmm. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Huh. That gives some more depth to Khun. Is he kind of protecting Bam to make sure whatever happened to him doesn't happen to Bam as well? I have a lot more theories to like his backstory, but I'll talk about him, I guess, after. The sleeping guy. What? Oh my god. Ah. Huh. So he figured it out and they didn't, it seemed like. Oh. Oh, so he was a part of it. Interesting. Uh. Hmm. Alright. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Rachel? Wait, why is she there? What? Okay, now I'm very confused. She was supposed to be at the top, wasn't she? Or is she working her way up? I don't friggin' know. Oh, crap. Hmm. Oh, damn. So these guys seem like their goal is to trick people, but then he gave someone interesting. But then he gave them a hint. Interesting. Hmm. They're always just sitting on rack. You need money, bro. What? Oh, what a nice guy. Lucky boy. Call me the leader. Nice guy. Okay. Interesting. Leroro. That dude has four eyes. Oh, jeez. Is it gonna involve Rachel? Voluntary, okay. Whoa. So you advance all the way to the top? Interesting. It's gotta involve the group that I think that was Rachel that was in, right? The crown game. Okay. Huh. Oh, crap. So kind of like a King of the Hill sort of thing. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Hmm. What is going on? Why is she there? Is that really her? I mean, oh Rack. Uh, you're too slow, Rack. Oh, is the sword reacting to something? Oh, jeez. You're about to get whipped by your stick. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Rack, all excited. Oh, my God. Oh, damn. Yeah, his sword's reacting to it. It's the same kind. It has the same marking on it anyway. The guy that believes in God, he doesn't even have any power. Oh God. I'm surprised that guy's still up. And now he's down again. Oh, that was someone in the hood, right? Part of that three-man team. Oh, interesting. Jeez. Yeah, she's just too strong. Oh, her hood came off. Oh. Alright. She can't get up now, right? She has to stay sitting there. Can she still fight with her weapon sitting down? Oh, he saw. Oh, and it's over. Wow. Alright. Damn. Ah, the song though. I'm a little sad we didn't get to learn more, right? Like, I guess we did learn one thing, but for, I mean, I guess I don't know how many episodes are in this. But I'm assuming it's only gonna be like a 12 or 13 episode anime. I guess it might be a two core and be 24 or 25 episodes, um but I kind of want like I guess I'm just worried about the show ending and not getting a second season and me still having so many questions, which I mean is probably bound to happen, right? Let's just enjoy this song though. Ah. Man, I don't know why I like this so much. Like, a lot of the times I'm not the biggest fan of, like, auto-tuney kind of stuff, which it definitely has a little bit of. Alright, that was too quick of an ending. Too quick. Alrighty, guys, but that is the end of episode 3. Oh, man. Okay, so I did mention at the end there that we didn't learn much except for one thing, but we did learn more about Khun, right? We got a little bit more development for him, which I guess we need, because we had that, ominous, like, why is he so willing to help Bam and everything. We had some warnings of, like, not to trust him and stuff like that from Levero and stuff like that. So, from what I gathered, it was kind of hard because I was trying to read what Khun was saying and what everyone was saying about him. We had, like, the subtitles on the top and bottom, so I was trying to read it all. From what I understand is there is a rumor going around, it was never confirmed, that he loved Maria, who was his half-sibling, and everyone was saying it was gross. I don't know if that is true or not, because basically they even said it as speculation, like, they say that he loves his half-sister, So they don't even, like, really know. But apparently she was selected to be... See, when I was first reading the subs, I thought they got exiled because Maria wasn't selected. But to be a princess of Jihad, or whatever it's called. And then later on it said that they were exiled because she was selected. So, I guess... I'm guessing I read the first ones wrong because I was trying to read too much at once. So she got selected and then they were exiled. I guess I could go back to the beginning. Let's see here. Have you heard a princess was chosen? Okay, yeah, Maria was chosen. Okay, so they did say it at the beginning. Isn't it obvious? His own sister wasn't chosen. Wait, okay, so that's what I read. That's what confused me. And if she wasn't chosen, then the entire family is exiled and dismantled. They lost the battle, failures, pitiful trash, they're trash, but I feel bad for them. How can you feel bad for them? Disgrace of the family. Filth. Drowning in a wretched love, such a pitiful man, fooled by Maria and betrayed. Okay. He was used. Alright, so that cleared it up a bit. Okay, so I think that he has two sisters, right? Maria is a half-sister who he supposedly loved, and she betrayed him, if that's the full story, these are just, like, rumors that are going around, so I don't know how trustworthy they are. But based off what we learned here, it seems like Maria and his sister, who we didn't get a name for, unless Aguero was the name, but I think that might be his name, and he gave either a fake name as Khun, or that's, like, his last name or something, like it's Khun Aguero or something like that. Or maybe that name is the name of his sister, I don't know, but that was the only other name we got. But based off what I understand, Maria was chosen, and since they were only half-siblings, and his actual sibling didn't get picked, whichever family doesn't get picked gets exiled and dismantled. And apparently, maybe, like, Maria promised to save him once she became a princess of Jihad, and she didn't, or something, I don't know. But she could have just been somehow using Khun, we don't know that full part, to get to where she was, to become a princess of Jihad. Maybe, Maria might have used him, or maybe it wasn't like that and people took it that way, maybe she really was a good person all the way up until the end, and Khun knows that, but he seemed to like even say to himself that he doesn't want that same thing to happen to Bam, or I guess other people implied that, and the way he looked seemed like he agreed. um so I think he does still feel betrayed by Maria and everything. So yeah. And then his mother was talking to him and stuff like that, telling him don't trust anyone and stuff like that, anyone but yourself. So he definitely has some trauma from being betrayed. I'm sure there's a lot more to learn about that story, but yeah. And then we also learned this episode that the sky that they saw is just created by the Shinsu, which is the name of the power. I think that might have been one of the names. I either said like Shinso or Shinko or something like that. I think I was close, but Shinsu is the power, and it uses that to replicate the sky essentially, which apparently probably never gets nighttime, or if it does, there's just no stars. Because basically they mentioned that, and everyone else was saying like, or maybe it was Rack that said it. Might not have been everyone else, but said it was just a like a myth or a legend. So if stars did exist at one point in this world, wherever they are in this world, I don't know. I still don't understand what kind of world they're in with all these like weird like humanoid but not humanoid people. It's like different animals that have become humanoid. Are they aliens? Are they like mutated species? Like, is this supposed to be like a part of Earth, or is this just like I don't know what kind of like world or dimension they're in, so who knows if they even have a sky. But maybe whatever world or dimension Rachel and Bam are from did have a sky, but they were like stuck underground for a while before they were brought here. I don't know. But they also said that it was a legend, and they know what a sky is, but it has to be recreated. So what happened to the actual sky? The one that this is formatted off of? There's so many questions I want the answers to. I think that's why I liked this episode, but I was left a little bit dissatisfied because really, like, other than Khun backstory stuff, we didn't really get anything other than that little sky reference. The rest of it was just, passing the test and mind games and stuff. Um, and then just also Rachel showing up, which is just creating more questions rather than answering them. Not to say that this was a bad episode or anything. I think I just have it in the back of my mind. One of my friends was saying that this is a very long manga, I think, and it's not even gonna touch the base of it in the first season of this anime, and supposedly the numbers aren't doing super great in Japan for this show. So I'm wondering if that sometimes that means with anime. I've watched a lot of anime, and it tends to happen. If the show doesn't do good enough, it won't get renewed for a second season, or extend further than that, and the first season just becomes like a little advertisement for the manga, and it doesn't really like show much. And I'm not one to go like, I don't read manga often at all. Like, have I? Yes, but very rarely, especially because you never know if they are going to get a new season. Like, especially like Bleach. I never thought Bleach was going to get more, and now it's coming out with the last bit of it, I believe, that never got turned into anime. And I had already read the manga, after I watched Bleach, and then years later when I was like, okay, at this point there's no way they're gonna do it, because I don't think I watched Bleach until it was already like 4 years old or something. And then like I watched it, and then I waited another like 3 or 4 years before I read the manga. So I mean, those numbers are just estimates. I don't even know if Bleach is 8 years old, but um, it was a long time ago. Um, and so like a lot of time passed. I read the manga, and now it got renewed for more. So now it's like crap. I've read the manga. I'm still gonna do reactions to the anime. I still think it's gonna be cool to watch. But now I kind of know, even though it's been a few years since I've read the manga, so I don't really remember everything. There's a lot of things I'm unsure of. When I try to like fill in my memory about what happened, there's a lot of blanks. There are some things I remember. There's some things I don't. But either way, this isn't a show. I'm not here to talk about Bleach, but either way, that's usually why I don't read manga in case it gets adapted to more anime and get more seasons and stuff like that. So sometimes it just stinks when an anime turns out to be just an advertisement for the manga. So ever since my friend mentioned that earlier this week, I've been thinking like, well, crap. I have so many questions in this show. I really hope they answer like a good portion of them before it ends, or else I'm just gonna feel like very dissatisfied with the series. Um, but like I said, I do very much like this episode though. I liked the little test was kind of just sometimes the best decision is to just make a decision when you're in a tough spot. Waiting too long and mulling it over and being stuck in your own head can put you in like an infinite loop of like concern and stuff like that. Kind of like what Khun was running into. He was so focused on trying to find the trick that he didn't think of the simplest solution, which was just, picking an answer as the right answer. So, picking a door before the time reaches too far is the right answer. I guess once again, it was kind of another aspect of luck that Rack just kicked in the door. He said he picked that door because of instinct, but I don't think he did it at that time because of instinct. I think they just lucked out again. Um, Now they bring a lot of luck talk into this show. I wonder how much luck is going to be a factor, because that's very interesting. I like luck as a power. Like, if you guys have seen Deadpool 2, I really like the girl that's just lucky. And then I always loved, if you guys like watched or played the Danganronpa games, I loved the ultimate luck. I love how, seeing how people can just be lucky and get away with shit. It's fascinating to me, and it's always like visually fun to watch. So I wonder how much the idea of luck is going to come into play here, because Rachel showed up. I have no idea why. My guess is that Hayden lied at the beginning of the show when he said that she's waiting at the top. I'm guessing that she's fighting her way up there as well, but she's even behind him, which is weird. Unless the floors are structured in a different way, like it looked like they got the same test, that battle royale kind of thing where they had to bring the numbers from 400 down to 200. It looked like they got that same test, but maybe that's a later test for them. Because this whole tower doesn't seem like it's structured in like a specific order. It seems like all these rankers, I assume is what all these other people are other than Lero that we've seen, um, are there to test these applicants, these regulars, or so they call them. And it seems like they just have to come up with a test. So it's possible that Rachel has gone through, who knows, like 10, 20 more tests, and then reach that battle royale, whereas, Bam got it in, his second test. So, that could very well be it, and she could be progressed farther. But it seemed like they were taking these earlier stage people and bringing them to this stage in order to, like, filter them out or something. Like, it seems like these people are too dangerous. Like, I wonder why they decided to do this bonus test, right? Like Lero said, it's a way to bypass everything. So I'm wondering, do they want Rachel's team to lose after like the slaughter they caused, or do they want a way to let Rachel's team progress all the way to the top? So that way, what happens in that floor, because they killed like every member within 30 minutes or whatever, right? Um, every person in that part of the battle royale kind of thing. So I wonder if they're just like, these people are too dangerous. We either need to have them be defeated here or just move all the way to the top of the tower, right? That might be what it is, because they don't want, these people to just keep slaughtering everybody through the entire thing. I mean, I could be wrong, but um, I think that might be the idea of this bonus test. I'm just not sure which one they're leaning more towards. Like, do they want these people out because of how much they, like, killed? Or, do they just want, to sacrifice all these teams, like Bam's team and all these other teams that have been in our group so far? Do they just want to sacrifice them just so, Rachel's team can make it up? But, yeah, I have no idea why Rachel is there and not at the top like they hinted at, which just makes, more questions. I kind of like that Bam already recognized her, because it is kind of like a huge trope that someone has their face kind of covered and the main character never figures it out the whole time. I like that he figured it out before they even like got in the ring together. But what I was saying before about luck is I'm curious if Rachel's team are these like crazy badasses, and like Bam's team seems good, but not that good, So I'm wondering if Bam's team is going to scrape by luck. And also, they made a note to tell us that if you stand up before I think, did I misunderstand that? I'm trying to think, is there like a time limit to this test? Because they mentioned at some point where if you stand up while you have the crown, then you're eliminated, and I think the other team is too. And you have to like go back to the normal matches kind of stuff. And I'm curious if that's going to be something that happens with Bam. If Bam looks like he's going to win, but he doesn't want to like crush Rachel's team, maybe, I don't know. That was a thought, but I'm starting to think that idea might have been kind of stupid. Let's see if I can find it. Simply put, you'll be stealing a crown from each other, yeah, okay. Your time limit is 5 minutes. Okay, so there is a time limit. 5 teams will participate at once, and the game will be split into 5 rounds. A member of the team that has acquired the crown must wear it and stay sitting in this chair until the game ends. Okay. They're able to defend. If they're able to defend until the end, the other 4 teams are defeated. 4 new teams will enter, and the second round will begin. Oh, damn. Okay, that's like insane. I don't know why I didn't catch on to that before. So, you need to survive against 4 teams, and then you have to do that for 5 rounds. So you have to survive against 20 teams, if I'm getting that right, in order to make it. Damn. And then the game ends the moment the person with the crown leaves the chair. If that happens, all 5 teams will be swapped out and the game will resume. Huh. So, okay, yeah, so I was thinking, like, maybe Bam will, instead of winning, he'll stand up on purpose or something, and cause, Rachel's team and his team and whoever else is part of that to lose, And granted, I mean, there's no, other than if you, like, happen to die during this, there's no, like, bad side to this, right? There's no disadvantage to losing. I think you just go right back to where you were, and you just have to continue progressing up the tower at a normal pace. As long as, obviously, you don't die. Like, some of those people were getting seriously hurt, and also Rachel's team had no problem murdering everybody before, so this could get, pretty deadly for some of these teams, but I don't know, man. I'm very confused. There's still so many questions I have about this show, but I mean, I am liking the tests and the uniqueness. I like how they test your physical strength as well as what appears to be your luck, and then also your mind as well, I like the variety of the tests and everything, and some of those mind games I really like. I think I got wrapped up in trying to read too much of like what was going on with Khun. I was trying to understand in order for me to try to understand like what this test was about. I was trying to figure it out, but at the same time, like I was trying to read subtitles, and there was like dual subtitles half the time. So I was trying to like read both of those and watch what's happening. So it was kind of a lot going on. But a lot of times I like trying to figure out those things too. Like if I was watching the show alone, I might have paused it. When we got the rules for that test and kind of like thought about it more and tried to figure it out myself before they continued and see if I could figure it out. Like I'm not the best at these kind of like, mind challenges, but for some reason I still try to like push myself and I like to try to figure it out, but sometimes it's not, or I guess most of the time I usually don't figure it out if they're clever enough. Same with I mentioned it a little bit ago, but Danganronpa. Like a lot of times I try to, the kills in that game were very elaborate, but you're finding clues throughout it, and you might be able to figure it out yourself if you're like creative enough to think of like the various ways people could kill. But I was like never good at trying to like figuring out who the killer was before it happened. Maybe some of them I kind of had an idea, but I think a lot of them I didn't know until the pieces really started to get put together during the trial, But yeah, um, I'm really looking forward to what the rest of this test has to offer, what the rest of the show has to offer. I hope they give us some good answers as to what's going on. Like I want to know more about Bam's past and all that stuff. I want to know more about like where the tower is, what's up with all these like people who are really strange looking and stuff like that. One dude's just a beanbag with a face. I don't know, but. But yeah, anyways, guys, I think that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching this episode with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, hit that subscribe button. And also you can check out my Patreon if you want to see, early access content for my other shows, not for this one because I watch this as it airs. You can go to patreon.com/Morthadon for that stuff. I also have Patreon shows started, so right now I'm watching Soul Eater only on my Patreon, so if you want to get ahead and see that, it won't be coming out on YouTube until I finish the show. So unless I watch multiple episodes in a week at some point, it'll probably be 51 episodes, so 50 more weeks roughly until the first episode's even up on YouTube. So if you guys want to support me and get to see some Soul Eater content as well, you guys can check out my Patreon. Links in the description or go to that link that I mentioned before. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.